This is the fourth night of Hanukkah. Members of the Minnesota's Jewish community celebrated with a car menorah parade in St. Paul, ending with a grand menorah lighting at the state capitol.
Even though, yes, like you said, it is a sad time, somber, but at the same time, the way we get through this is through happiness. And happiness is going to break all barriers, and that is the miracle and the story of Hanukkah.
This year's Hanukkah celebrations come with increased worries. The ongoing war between Israel and Hamas has led to more threats against religious groups here in Minnesota and across the country. Our Renee Cooper joins us now with the rise in anti-Semitism since the initial Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th.
Kirsten, some Jewish community members tell me anti-Semitism has always been a concern, but they're looking over their shoulders now more than ever.
It is definitely more conscious than ever before.
Tap the shoulder of just about anyone at the kosher spot in St. Louis Park, and they'll share a personal experience with anti-Semitism.
I don't feel safe.
28-year-old Michael Sperber shared one of what he says are several derogatory social media messages from people he's never met, telling him things like, quote, "Go to hell."
I would like to hug every Jew that walks into the store.
Shopkeeper Leah Gitter Roberts says she immigrated from Russia to escape anti-Semitism years ago.
I'm asking a question, why in my short life I have to go through this twice?
Steve Haneggs with the Jewish Community Relations Council says 9 of his 12 staff members are now dedicated to anti-Semitism response.
Intimidating, attacking, and we've seen some really ugly incidents in the schools.
On Wednesday alone, the Minnesota BCA reported bombing and shooting threats emailed to 9 Jewish facilities. None were ultimately credible.
Heightened sense of seriousness, as serious as it can be.
On a national scale, the Anti-Defamation League reports a 316% increase in anti-Semitic incidents in the U.S. in the month since the war broke out, compared to that same time in 2022. There was also a rise in Islamophobia. The Council on American Islamic Relations reports a 216% increase in requests for help and reports of bias. To these Jewish community members, none of it is acceptable.
Nobody should be picking a side.
The greater point is attacks on houses of worship are attacks on all of us, too. It's just something to keep in mind.
Now, also this past week, the FBI director reported a significant increase in threats and hate crimes since October 7th, and the Department of Homeland Security released new security guidance for faith-based communities. I've got that posted over on our website, KSTP.com. In the newsroom, Renee Cooper, 5 Eyewitness News.